very occasionally I get a Neutral Labs ELMYRA kit, which has an unprogrammed microcontroller. So after the build's done and you're doing your testing, you might find that there's some unusual sounds being played, or sometimes nothing at all happens. So if you've got another microcontroller, that's helpful to test, but often if you're building this yourself, you won't. But this is a quick way of just reflashing the microcontroller. If you've got any doubt, then you know it's done. And if you've got an obvious problem, then this is the way to do it. So we're going to search Google for the Neutral Labs GitHub, and then you can see it here. We're going to open it up, download the code. Just download the zip file. If we open that guy up, inside there now we're going to have a bunch of files, and we're going to use the Arduino IDE, which if you don't have it, you'll need to download it from the Arduino website. And you can download it here on this software page for your operating system. So if you don't have that, go and grab it. And if you do, then what we want to do is open up this INO file. It's going to ask you to move it to a new folder, so you're going to click yes. So if we have a look here, we've got our firmware that's running on the ELMYRA. And I've got my microcontroller plugged in via USB cable into my computer. So when I go to Tools, we want to see the port. We should be able to see it on the port. It'll be this USB modem. Okay, we're going to need to follow a setup to add the new board. The ELMYRA uses a Adafruit microcontroller. It's an itsy bitsy MO Express, and we're just going to need to follow some instructions to add that into our Arduino IDE. So I'll put the link to these instructions from Adafruit in the description below. But we're going to go in and add this link. And then we should be able to add the board. I'm just going to check it's in this list. And we're going to install that. Alright, we can see that package has now been installed. So once you've got it installed, we can close this. Go to the Tools menu. Choose the board from the list. Now, in that board list, we've got a whole bunch more now. These are all the Adafruit boards. And we want to choose the itsy bitsy MO. Once you've done that, there's two buttons at the top here, the tick and the arrow. The tick is to compile, means it puts all the code together and tells us if there's any problems. And then the arrow will upload it to the board. And the arrow also does a compile at the start. So if you're doing this a number of times, you can just press that one. But right now I want to see that it compiles without any errors before I upload it. So I'm going to press the tick. And you can see down here it's compiling. And we have an error. Okay, if you get this error, it's likely to be because when we opened the INO file, we told it to put it in a new directory, and it's just copied the INO file and none of the other associated files which are associated with this firmware. So what you'll need to do is go back to that directory where the zip unzipped to, and we can see here this ELMYRA directory is the new directory, which was created when we opened the Arduino file. So if we look in that, it should just have the Arduino file, which it does. So what we want to do is now copy everything into that file. So now everything should be in here together. And when we compile now, we should have more success. It says done compiling. No orange stuff down here, so that's been successful. So if we look again in our tools menu, we've got our board, which is itsy bitsy MO. We've got our port, which is USB modem. If those are set okay, we're going to go upload. Verify successful at the bottom there, done uploading. That should be all good to go, so now we can go and test it.